I cannot remember the last time I didn't complete a calendar in DC Legends. Like, I'm very obviously not logging into the game as much as I used to. And even when I do now, it's only for a little bit. I'll play a little bit of PvP, then I get going. So it's very clear the game is coming to an end, it's dying. And I am about to release what you voted for those you think it should be in the Hall of Fame of DC Legends, and the top 4 are the Mount Rushmore of DC Legends. I'm surprised. Let's get to the video.
There is a difference between you and me. We both looked into the abyss. But when it looked back at us, you blinked.
Hi guys, Ungriper here, and this is my last DC Legends video. In this video, I'm giving you the Hall of Fame, the Mount Rushmore of DC Legends as we come to a close. I didn't even really decide, like, okay, when the game was first announced closed, I want to do all these other videos, and then I just kind of like I pulled back. Like, it was one of those things of where I just moved on to the next, and I was one of those, and I said before, it looked like the game was dying anyway. So it's kind of like, not like to see it, but it's kind of like, yeah, it was about that time. But then I switched over to Marvel Strike Force because their influence team, their influence manager came, contacted me, said, hey, join our partner program, et cetera, et cetera. So I joined up. And the funny thing is watching how they run things, even down to, hey, we're going to give the content creators exclusive stuff, et cetera, et cetera. It was completely different in how DC Legends operated, and it made me upset with DC Legends. I know the developers doing the best they can. However, I know higher ups because I work in the corporate world. So I know that a lot of times what you're dealing with is you see something that could be great, you see something that would be good, just give us some more resources, give us some help us out here so we can make this great. And they could have made this game great and last longer. Marvel Strike Force is only like a year younger than DC Legends. And they've expanded another game. They've expanded different game modes, and they have another new game mode that just got released like yesterday. And then they have another one that's being released now. And then when I started 2 months ago, they were doing so much stuff in that game that it's damn near overwhelming and hard to keep up with when you first jump in. And then when you jump in, you have a billion different options. Anyway, this is not an advertisement for them. But when I see all that stuff, it makes me lament like what happened with DC Legends. They could have done so much more. And so then out of like bitterness, I was just like, ugh, I'm not looking at this. But I'll continue to play. As of recording this, there's only like 4 more days. There's only 4 more days of DC Legends. And if you look down here, you'll see I was going through and like trying to RB5 everybody. Those of you whales who were doing this, wow. Like, for real though, look at all of this. I've done RB5 and I haven't even gotten them all done yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have not gotten all of my RB5s done. And this is what I've been doing so far. And I want to get it all done within the next 4 days so I can take that video. See, like, all of these are what I have left to get done. And they're just not giving us Azrael frags for some reason. I guess he's still a valuable commodity. I do like that they released like those skins, like the end of time skins and stuff like that. But yeah, so I mean, I'll get to it, except for him. I'm not doing him. So that way I can record my video of all my tunes and then just go through all their skins. That's probably gonna be a video that takes like 2 hours. And then I'll have it all and be finished with the game. So yeah, in the meantime, let's talk about the Hall of Fame that you, my viewers, my subscribers, and some of you who are just on Reddit, selected. And first things first, it goes to honorable mentions. I took the top 10, so the 4 outside of the top 10 were Martian Manhunter, Connor Kent, Superwoman, which I'm really surprised by, Azrael. And honestly, I'm surprised Azrael still got stuck up that high. Martian Manhunter was an awesome lead, turned me to manipulation in the very beginning, which made you just go first. And then people would pair him with Black Flash, pair him with Brainiac. I mean, it wasn't even about most of his other abilities. It was really that like passive at the start. Connor was like one of the first kind of anti-Spectre things that they did with his AoE attack. He hits like a truck, still hits like a truck, and all the stun everywhere does help. Superwoman was absolutely essential for raids. I'm trying to remember if that was even, it's been so long. It was absolutely essential for that. She was the queen of, and nobody took her spot. Like Spectre was the only one that came close. That was about it. And I think the new Enchantress, she's the Lord of Chaos. She's actually a really good tune. I liked her a lot. I love playing with her a lot, but well, I can't do it anymore. And then Azrael. Azrael was a beast. He's not a beast anymore. Unless like in mid-game, he's just doing the damn thing. But he was a monster for a time there. There was a time there where you were just afraid to touch anybody because he was going to go off and wreck your team. So those are the honorable mentions. Now let's go ahead and get into the actual top 10. Coming in at number 10. And 48.9% of you voted for him. And I feel as though he should have been higher just given his effect, but a lot of you didn't vote for him out of spite, and that is Atrocitus. Atrocitus was one of the most obnoxious characters they ever created. There's a few of them in this game, and a couple of them on this list other than Atrocitus. But that turned me to manipulation at the beginning, the Enrage, which was very beneficial, especially if you're running in with not Power Girl, Wonder Girl. Very, very good lead, and I love this skin. And there was only this one and that one. There wasn't another one, right? I think that was it, yeah. So Atrocitus comes in at number 10. Moving on. This is going to be pretty quick because I don't have to give you guys like the details of their kits and stuff and be like, this is who you should invest in and this is why. This is all like just in retrospect. So what can I say? Nightwing is coming in at number 9. They're not giving us any of his frags either, albeit I got this, I think it's the new 52 skin, which I kind of like. I like the base skin. Ooh, I might like the base skin the most, actually. So yeah, we'll stick with the base skin, but also a great lead. Also a lot of fun to play with, actually, just outright. Let's see, is there anything else I could do here for him? Nope, I have him L5 RB1 because they're not giving us his frags. So according to your vote, Nightwing got 51.1% of you voting for him, so he comes in at number 9. Coming in at number 8 surprised me, which makes me think I underrated her. That is Question. I actually really, really like the Question. I like the Question a lot. I did not use her nearly as much as I probably should have, but the idea that you guys had her at number 8, I didn't think she was gonna make the top 10. And maybe that was me being stupid, but I did not think she was gonna make the top 10. But she did, so she comes in at number 8. The Question goes into the DC Legends Hall of Fame. Now, coming in at number 7, which is obvious, and I feel as though he could have been higher. I feel like he could have been higher, but I think it is fitting that he is in the Hall of Fame. That is Black Flash. Black Flash owned PvP for a very long time. I think up until Spectre came in, because I think even when Azrael was around and it was Black Flash versus Azrael, Black Flash would still win that. Especially if anybody was trying to run Azrael with someone with like awareness or anything like that. I think Black Flash was still there. Correct me if I'm wrong, if I'm remembering that era of DC Legends wrong, but Black Flash was absolutely infuriating. So infuriating, in fact, that I like stopped using him. I was like just upset. I didn't want to use him anymore. So I got this skin. I don't know what this skin is from. That's the old school skin. I think I like the old school skin the most, but we're going to stick with this one for now. So that's coming in at number 7. Coming in at number 6, which, yeah, I guess this is about right for him, because you would win with him, but damn it if it wasn't messy. And that would be Trigun. Trigun, all those disease, like you got to get rid of him really, really, really fast. He owned PvP for like a 3-day period. If you go back, why would you go back to see my old DC Legends videos? But if you do, thank you. If you go back to like, I think it was like the year before this one, like 2022, when he was introduced, I had him running some things against Spectre and he was doing the damn thing, and then Atrocitus' rework came out and that was it. He was over. No more Trigun. So Trigun comes in at number 6, joining the Hall of Fame. I don't know if I get him being number 6 on the list. I don't know if I like him being in the Hall of Fame though. It kind of bothers me. He's too new. He's too much of a just dirty player. I don't like it. I don't know if I like that. He got 55.3% of the vote. And Black Flash got 53.2%. Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. And I shouldn't say got that much of the vote. I should say that's how many of you voted for them, because you got to pick 20 tunes. So in any case, coming in at number 5, just outside of the Hall of Fame. I wish he had gotten into the Hall of Fame. I wish he had got into the Hall of Fame, especially over one of them that's in the Hall of Fame now that I'm looking dead at. Anyway. And then one of my honorable mentions, or not one of my honorable mentions, but one of the tunes I love the most, 2 of the tunes I love the most that got me into this game won't be in the Hall of Fame and won't be in Mount Rushmore. Man, that is Supergirl. To me, Supergirl, I don't know if she should be in the Hall of Fame. I mean, I can see it, maybe lower down, but she's in the Hall of Fame based on Atrocitus. Like Atrocitus comes in at number 10, she comes in at number 5, albeit without Atrocitus, she wouldn't be in the top 10. So that's kind of funny. I think a lot of people didn't, like I said, a lot of people didn't vote for Atrocitus just basically out of spite. So out of her other skins, yeah, this one isn't even really different. We'll stick with the Red Lantern skin because, yeah. All right, so now we're getting to the Hall of Fame. 57.4% of you voted for Supergirl. Hall of Fame. So coming in, or not Hall of Fame, so that's the Hall of Fame. Now we're getting to the Mount Rushmore. Somehow, I can't remember, but the guy, please forgive, I forgot your name. I'm having a brain fart right now and I have to hurry up because I have to get back to work and I don't want to go through my phone to find your name. But the guy who gave me the on Greifer, that awesome video of me as Jace Fox. Absolutely love. Can't believe Jace Fox he doesn't deserve to be in the Hall of Fame, but I want him in the Hall of Fame. Anyway, so coming in first in the Hall of Fame, of course. Where is she? Cheshire. Cheshire was an absolute nightmare in this game. Absolutely. She broke the game. I think somebody actually made, I was listening to WRL broadcast forever ago. This is the one I like the most. WRL broadcast a little while ago, and I can't remember who said that they made a suggestion for Cheshire's kits or whatever, but you broke the game. You broke the game. The game is dead now. So she makes it to our Mount Rushmore. Oh my God, I don't like that. I do not like that. I mean, she was the apocalypse, but I don't like that. I do not like that she is going to go into the Mount Rushmore of all things. The guy who did that image of me, he said that he would do the artwork. And if you don't, I understand it. I get it. You don't have to because, this is for a dying game. But the whatever image I was going to put as part of the, Mount Rushmore of DC Legends is a tribute to how my channel got started. She's going to have to be in that picture. I don't want her in that picture, man. Oh, God, she drove me crazy. All right, so that's number 4. Coming in at number 3. And she deserves to be in that picture because she was a beast, but damn, man. Coming in at number 3. Second on the Hall of... Oh, this is villains. We're not doing villains right now. We're doing Superman. It seems apropos, and honestly, if they'd made a proper Batman, he should be on the Mount Rushmore, along with Wonder Woman and whoever else. But Superman does seem like he belongs in the Hall of Fame, especially since that rework that he did was almost 2 years ago, and he was still probably the best energy lead or second best, maybe after Lex. I still put him above Martian Manhunter, but awesome taunter, did a lot of damage, ramped up, protected everybody, loved him, absolutely love him. So well deserving of the Hall of Fame. Now, the one I'm about to say right now, I cannot believe he's in it. I like him a lot. I love him. But, and by the way, 61.7% of you voted for Cheshire. 66% of you voted for Soups. 66% of you voted for this next one. I can't believe he made it. I'm not saying whether he should or should. I don't think he should have. I don't know if he should have even been in the Hall of Fame. That's Darkseid. I love his passive ability. I love the whole call assist on themselves thing. I love his kit. I really, really do. I don't know if he should be in Mount Rushmore, man. I don't know if he should be in Mount Rushmore. I don't know. You guys voted. You guys made this decision. You guys decided. I don't know if he should be in Mount Rushmore, man. I'm just real. I like him a lot. I really do. I like him a lot. I was so happy. I was happy the game ended so I could take him RB5. And he's been fun to play with. But Mount Rushmore though? And he got more votes than Soups? God, I don't know about all that. And then, of course, I think you guys already figured it out. If you hadn't, come on now. Did you play the game? The one who's going to be #1 in Mount Rushmore, Spectre. Spectre owned the game for like a year and a half, and then even when others were like the kings of PvP, the queens of PvP, he was still there. You could never get rid of him. He was always there. You always had to account for him. So Spectre is the overall king, as voted by you, of the Rushmore, of Hall of Fame, of DC Legends. So, thank you guys for watching. Check out my Marvel Strike Force content. Check out my Knighthood content. If you like DC Legends, Marvel Strike Force is a bit more complicated, but I think you like that. If you don't want the more complicated, I'm not doing this game, at least not yet, but Disney Sorcerer's Arena, that's another one that's a little bit more like DC Legends, where it's not as complex. Marvel Strike Force can get complex. So I would say check that out. Check out Knighthood. Knighthood's a lot of fun. Ooh, please like, please subscribe. If you don't like it, hit subscribe and hit dislike. I'm okay with that as well. This is my last DC Legends video. That's crazy. I've been doing this for over 2 years, damn near 3. That is nuts. And that's gonna be the end of it. Maybe I'll do one more. Or maybe this is just a see you later, not a goodbye. So, thank you guys for watching all the way through. See you next time.